presenter is AJ. Can you fix it, please?
And we are live. Welcome back to Insomnia's Road to Dubai. My name is Seth Yalkosho.
And
Joining
I'm
us
Ryan.
today, Ryan. Before we dive into the game, let's talk about what Insomnia Dubai is. Right now, the Road to Insomnia tournaments are happening, so we are doing the phase qualifiers. The main event will actually take place on the 17th of October, from the 17th to the 19th of 2019. The location will be in the Meydan Grandstand in Nad Al Shiba here in Dubai. Tickets are available in Virgin Megastore and Platinum List. You can currently get early bird tickets at a discounted price. So what's Insomnia Dubai? Insomnia Dubai is the UK's longest running esports and gaming festival. It's arriving here for 3 days, full of video games like it is from ranging from retro to modern games. So right now, Festival is not an expo; is a festival that's all about fun and immersing yourself in the games that you love and enjoy. So you can come over, play your favorite games like Fortnite, Apex Legends. You got Battlegrounds, pit players on those Battlegrounds, Dota 2, Rainbow Six, CS:GO, FIFA. We also have retro games and virtual reality and drones.
There'll be lots of activities to do, so there'll be cosplay competitions, DJ. You can play in the Battle Park, which is a real life Call of Duty. You also get to meet your favorite influencers, win prizes. There'll be lots of merch.
Ooh, merch is a good thing there.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
And registration for Insomnia Dubai is free for many games. There'll be Rainbow Six right now, as we were playing right now, CS:GO, Apex, and you can get that on the website gamersub.me.
Right. So this is the first week of Rainbow Six's Phase One qualifiers. We have a total of 8 teams coming from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and here in the UAE itself. We have Yallah Esports, Osh-Tekk Warriors, the Torva, Pepe Hands, Thunder Esports, XD, Big Dogs, and Power Esports. These are pretty big names, pretty big teams here locally and internationally. So right now we're having the matches of today. First off will be Yalla Esports and
Versus Ashtec
Osh-Tekk,
Warriors.
right? Osh-Tekk Warriors and Torva versus Pepe Hands. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the first game, which is Yalla Esports and Osh-Tekk Warriors. So right now we are in the map called Consulate here in Rainbow Six Siege. Consulate being one of the most favorite esports maps here in Rainbow. As we can see, blue team will be Yalla Esports and orange team will be Ashtec Warriors. We're looking at Raiden from Yalla Esports right now playing the main Ash, of course. Nobody can define what Ash is actually in the community. Someone who is supposed to be prepare themselves for the attackers, and 45 seconds for the attackers to find out who they're gonna be playing against with, uh, and where the site exactly is.
You
So I
know, I
know we're
felt
looking
like
at
ever
Kaid.
since they introduced Kaid, I thought that Bandit was pretty like not as useful as he was before. You know, like he had an ACOG scope, they removed that. I mean, Kaid can take what, two reinforced walls with one gadget use.
Yeah, with one gadget, you can take two reinforced walls, depending on where he places it, actually. If you see those barbed wires down there at the van, those barbed wires can be electrified as well. So it's within an area of effect kind of way. So here we're seeing Zofia playing with both Breach Charge here from Seriously, Zofia. What do you think about Zofia being a soft breacher naturally, already having the lifeline, her putting on the breaching charge. What do you think that is? Would it be a useful thing to have?
I mean, IQR also has the breaching charge, so I mean, I don't see that there's any really need for that unless they want to go above them and just try to destroy the whole ground floor to spot out the enemies. But right now, you do see a 5v3 situation for Yallah Esports. They got two early picks, and that is
Yes, the Echo is down unfortunately as well as the Valkyrie right now. They don't have that much of a denial other than the Kaid and the Mute who probably stop any electronics from getting in, but they still have the smoke, which is good, I guess, if they learn to if they eventually adapt to a one side hold. Right
and
now we see
smoke
here
gets down.
seriously taking out Zoldyck, and right now it's a 2v4 situation in favor of Yalla Esports. Well, we'll just see how this goes. So right now we're looking at seriously here, holding the lobby entrance, probably looking for a rotation from the smoke. But right as of right now, we can see that they are not around her area. Um, Still a lot of time here, minute 20 seconds. Yalla Esports holding out, droning out the area. An important thing as well for attackers is their observation tools. For both sides, observation tools is needed to see. Oh, there goes the smoke hit, and down goes the. I believe it was an IQ who got hit by Smoke's SMG-11. That used to be nicknamed the paintball gun, which is which used to be very potent when it used to have its ACOG. Remember, Jaeger and Bandit also had their ACOGs back then.
I mean,
So yeah, I was right. That was the IQ. So currently we're looking at a 3v2 situation with that smoke kill. Zofia pushing down Spiral Blue. Um, Currently right now, the two teams are at an even pace, more or less. Zofia using her lifeline and going through her drones right now. Um, yeah, so this Nomad here, Nomad character, what do you think? See, there's the first smoke denial that we can see now.
that was good timing for him to use. The
Yeah,
15 seconds left on the clock. They have to go for a rush
exactly.
attack.
That is the usefulness of smoke, where you can um, hold in sights without having to worry about. Oh, there goes the smoke and Kaid headshots, and there we go once again. Osh-Tekk coming down from a 3v5 to a 3 win. All right, so 3-0 kills. This hold from the smoke at the garage and yellow stairs, that was a very important hold. As you can see, the Hibana could only enter from the one that wasn't electrocuted. A seriously good pick here from Osh-Tekk.
Yeah, Ashtec seemed like to have really good communication. Like he smoked off the stairwell, so he knew they couldn't push through the smoke with that time left, and they also knew there were enemies coming from the other side of the
Exactly,
map.
they knew how to use that smoke's utility well. Um, so let's talk about these two teams actually. Yalla Esports, big uh, a big organization actually here in the Middle East. They've played here in the MENA region as well as in international tournaments as well in several games, right?
Right, I know they do play. They have a CS:GO roster, Rainbow Six as we see right now, but yeah, they're pretty known. Ashtec, I haven't really heard much of them. I mean,
Yeah, they seem to be the underdogs in this situation, but underdogs no more, hitting with that 0-2 so far. And remember here we're playing best of 12 rounds, so that's 7 wins within this map. And right now, looks like they are in piano room and in lobby. An interesting hold actually. It's one of the more difficult sites to hold when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege. But you can see here they're barricading the upper floors. Looks like here's a castle here, liquid steel. What Castle can do is essentially put on, see those breakable wooden reinforcements at the doors and windows. He can put bulletproof ones. Now that's an advantage when it comes to holding a site. And as of right now, we're looking at a dock, checking through the cameras. Again, observation tools here are very important. So ML playing as Doc. Do you really think they would need a dock right now from Osh-Tek's side?
I mean, it looks like they're trying to go for an early pick, right? So they
Mm.
probably, if they do not get the kill and take damage, the dock would be really useful. But I mean,
Right,
also
right.
you see Castle. There's Ash to counter Castle really well. So I mean, Castle, I don't think he'll be too useful for that round.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's to give information of where they might be coming from for the Ash shoots or grenade launcher. But other than that, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how the round plays out.
Yeah, see how the round plays out. We can see right now Smoke here roaming the second floor, moving around actually, going above the site. Not really an unorthodox play. Most of the pro esports teams do this a lot to secure each floor first. Make sure they hold the defense side, they hold that floor, and keep the attackers from getting the vertical advantage. Because verticality here in Rainbow Six is very important. Speaking of verticality, actually, remember Zofia earlier? She is actually one of the most potent vertical players in the game right now. With her lifeline breaches, being able to break the soft walls. And there is the first pick of the game with
Liquid
a
Seal gets
communication
Raiden.
from the Echo to the castle.
That's really good teamwork. Castle was in the stairwell, ready to take the shot, and Echo just, disorients him. Gets
Yeah,
that first early pick. Now, I believe Castle will go to Doc for some healing.
yeah, yep. And here comes the Jaeger taking out the Zofia Zoldyck on seriously. Right.
That was a really
So
good play, honestly. You see Castle go in one stairwell, then you see Jaeger on another when they wouldn't expect him to be there. That was
yeah, but Castle just
really good
went down to
coordination.
that to the IQ. It's actually well, it wasn't that expected, but here we go with FZ the double kill. Jaeger and Castle down, so now we're back to an even 3v3. Jaeger going down on the spiral staircase, and there we go. F7Z calling in the third kill on TMB next. Looks like Oshkosh is in a bit of a situation here. Um,
They're in a 2v3 situation, but they've managed to win that last
they've
round.
managed to win, yeah, a 3v5 in fact. Hands of the attackers, which is very important in terms of this. Here goes the plant. We see the plant going down. The Echo trying to find the planter, but doesn't seem to. The plant has now been initiated. There are 45 seconds before this plant is done, and the bombs are defused. Echo seems to be moving his drone, relocating it, seeing if he can locate this nomad, this sneaky little nomad. What she can do is she can put air jabs. Actually, the air jabs will prevent anyone who comes in near to from actually getting there. It'll actually push them away. It'll jab them using the air technology. See, there we go, hitting the Echo, and the nomad slow on the response. Looks like Echo comes in with an SMG, and there we go. The diffuser is now safe for a second, 7-second counter defuse.
That was a mad play from Echo, just going full John Wick
Yeah, that
over
was a
that
good use of his
office.
utilities right there. I mean, he could have prevented the plant, but he still managed to adapt and adjust. That's what most Rainbow Six gamers are known for. They have to adapt and adjust because Rainbow Six Siege, let's not forget, is a tactical team-based game. That's we got a nice little smiley face and a nice stride over there. Of course,
Little BM,
a bit of a camaraderie, of course.
Yeah, Echo to you. He was right to take his time. He knew he had drones. He knew he could get more intel in the room, not just Russian during the plants. So that was
Exactly,
well played from
exactly.
him.
So as we can see here from the bands, we have Capitao, Montagna, Mira, and is that a Maestro? Yeah, it's the Maestro. So typically we'd see a Jackal band in this map because Jackal is very potent in terms of hunting down his prey, right? So his special ability, do you know more about that special ability? Because I mean I'm not a Jackal main. His abilities
Yeah,
track
right. So
footprints.
I mean, Jackal, you can track where the enemy's at. I believe it's there every 5 seconds. There's like three. It reveals the position 3 times.
Hmm.
I mean, it's really good against the Kavira or anyone just trying to roam in general.
And he doesn't have that many hard counters, doesn't he? It's like a mute, and maybe if Caviera goes back on her silent step, right? Those are the technical counters. As we can see right now, we are back up on the second floor sites. Looking at their standings, it's a 0-3. Remember, first to 7 here, they win the one single map that's here on the tournament for the qualifiers. Let's look at the lineup again. It's a Jackal, Ash, IQ, Nomad, and a Hibana.
I mean, also knowing that they picked the Yallah Esports picked Jackal,
Mm.
the defenders could also use it as a trap. You know, to set up an echo, maybe a smoke in the room where he's being tracked. He's tracking the enemy, so just lure him into a trap in general.
So they can do a bit of a decoy here, because a Jackal is not a Jackal main for my side. Whenever I play as Jackal, I get thirsty. You know, I thirsty for that kill that I spotted. Because here you don't know who's where, right? And you don't know what exactly you're dealing with. So when you're a Jackal, you recognize which enemy you've tracked, and you start hunting them down. So I guess yeah, they could hold off a decoy, and there we go. Mozzie takes out the first player, Raiden, by taken out by Liquid. So they lost their Ash, one of their soft breachers. Hopefully they have breaching charges on IQ here or someone, because they're going to need it to clear out certain areas. And there it goes again from Liquid on the Nomad with a C4. Nomad Fluck taken out by Liquid. All right, so we're in copy room right now. So Liquid Steel holding their meeting room, being held by, of course, the Echo, Sexy Devil, our main man for the clutch from yesterday. Goes for a sneak out, but he gets caught by the air jab. He gets detected, and no one was there to respond to that air jab. Right. So we see a movement here. It's now down to 1v5.
That is a really fast round, I gotta say. I mean,
And there we go. Round 4 over.
flawless round. Everyone's still alive.
Nobody got hit.
Really well played from Osh-Tekk Warriors.
Yallah Esports down 0-4. Play the game here by Zoldyck, taking out that IQ on the window. Alright, so we got 2 rounds left before we have to switch sides. Right now we are looking at a 0-4 win on the side of Osh-Tekk Gaming. Let's look at here. What do you think Yallah Esports here is lacking right now?
I mean, I guess it's just Osh-Tekk. They're Osh-Tekk Warriors getting some really early kills. You know, they're just playing really well as a team together in general. I mean, Yallah Esports could also try to change up their operators for the attacking side, as they did now. They picked the Thermite and Thatcher. I guess they want to go through reinforced walls.
That's definitely because right now, if you look at the site, Osh-Tekk Gaming, Osh-Tekk Warriors, sorry, has actually
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
site to hold here in Consonant. Actually, one of the easiest sites.
Seconds to insertion.
Reloading my ammo.
5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Cam in position. LED active. If it runs on batteries. Never ready! Loading new magazine!
Thatcher and Thermite, they want to go to the garage. They just want to go through, you know.
Loading mag!
I mean, honestly, I think Yallah Esports they should try a little harder, like to get the early picks. But I mean, this is also a really defensive side type map. So I mean, I don't know. I think we have to wait till we see they go on the defense side. I mean, attacking on this map is really hard, and Ashtec Warriors seems to know what they're doing on the defense. But can they do that on the attack? You think?
Especially with the Echo. It's a thing that's important in these games that
bomb has been located.
Swapping mags!
Nest ready!
Only Thatcher can have that 30 seconds on the
Attackers dropped the
clock,
bomb
and
to
Smoke is low HP.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have located a bomb. 15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Honestly, that was really nice start from Alconte. You know, he knew he had no time, still going through the smoke. He takes out the smoke, but Cage finishes him off with that shotgun.
The thing about White Van is that it's a potent hold when it comes to a garage push. If nobody can take out the guys behind White Van, it is over, essentially, for the opposing team. Now we're looking at the composition again. It looks like they have a set composition for whatever room they're playing in. I mean, it's the exact same rotation of operators wherever they play. Looks like we see here a Caveira being played for the first time, and a Lion with the Jackal. Now that's going to be a bit scary because with the Jackal tracks you, you're going to want to move around. And if the Lion's switched on, and we can see here, of course, the Echo being switched into in place of Caveira. But no! Sexy Devil.
Ridiculous.
Last minute changes to
Yeah.
Pulse in favor on the side of Caveira. Replacing Caveira in this map is actually important because, okay, so how Pulse is heartbeats. That's something.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Barricade deployed!
Attackers have located a bomb.
I got the wall! Red wires deployed.
Right now, we're looking at Castle holding up over there in West Corridor. It's going through yellow stairs. And
ADS up and running.
5 seconds left.
ADS active in this sector.
Attackers objective to defuse a bomb.
He's supposed to just take out that radio. It's a little annoying. I do that myself.
Line
You
of
know.
fire.
Yep.
so we don't really we need all that sound whenever we play. A bit of a leaning action here. One of the staples of Rainbow Six Siege is their leaning. Just lean on the corner. You can get a better angle without revealing much of your body. But then again, every gun here is a single shot.
Dropping mag! Reloading! Let's see the fight now. Enemy tagged. Activating drone. Sending my drone out. Ready.
Attackers have dropped the bomb. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Yellow just get the revenge. They do get trade for that.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
You know, honestly, I thought F7Z could get that for a second. He got two really nice kills. I thought he was gonna get that kill down the staircase as well, but
But again, the Pulse.
the wall hacker, as I like to call him.
Knowing the callouts from down teammates, he knew how to adjust and really good that position. Right now, we're looking at match point 06 on the side of Osh-Tekk. Looks like we can see here, this is Jaeger, Castle, everything.
And it's the first defense round for Yallah Esports as well.
It is the first defense round. We'll see now whether the defense balance here holds up on the side of
You know, think Yallah
Attackers
how
need to
they're
locate
06 down.
and defuse
I
as many
suspect they
bombs
would
as
go
they
in the
can.
garage. You know, this defense. So it is the easiest position hold on this map. This defense side.
Survey zip line of fire. Swapping mags. Barbed wire going up.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Mag! Deploying ADS. Loading mag! Device is going dark. Activating.
It doesn't seem like Yallah they're going for any spawn peaks. I feel like they're trying to play a little more safer this round, knowing how it's last round. So they really want to secure it.
Lights out. Contact. Trigger. Reloading. Cover me.
And there's the echo drone as well. Stop it, but
Second floor.
after he
Reloading. Drone spreading out. Enemy located. Second floor.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Found one. Second kill.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
right, but
Attackers have
Echo
recovered their
sorry, Jaeger and Castle are like more for the beginning of the round, right? They're more effective during their gadgets. I mean,
Attackers
be good for
dropped the
manpower, but I
diffuser.
feel like
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Bomb located by attackers.
Of course, next with that adjustments earlier. So let's talk about what happened there.
I mean, Osh-Tekk, they just played really well overall. But what do you think happened to Yallah? Like, is it because they only had one round defense, or
I
The-
think it's because they kept pushing in the wrong direction. They didn't have the what you'd say. They didn't have that coordination where, you know, they would probably. Well, from their side, we would never know. But from what we saw, they would always get the early. They always lose their players early to to the enemy team. They'd always get down instantly. They lose the attack push immediately. Even though they still had plenty of time, they would always try to make it to the building. They didn't try to secure specific floors properly, and then they get taken out by the roamers. The hidden echo drones would stop them. I think it wasn't that bad of an attack from their side. It was just the adjustments, you know. So
right, as well, Ashtec Warriors, they also had the refrags just straight away after Yallah Esports got a kill. They would just trade it straight away. So that was
it
really
always a trade in left and right, but then it would always be one player from Osh-Tekk, either the Echo or the Pulse, that would pull back the numbers. Especially what we saw in the second round, where they pulled out a 5-3 deficit. Right, they were able to bring back what they lost. They were able to pull it out of the gutter, as you can say.
And there are also really close rounds, like the post-plant round when it was Echo versus, I believe, who was it?
Nomad. It was
Nomad, right? It was a Nomad. I mean, that was a really tight round. Echo, Nomad could have won that. Echo was low on HP from the start,
Yeah, he was
so
low HP at
one
the
shot could have gotten the round. That was it. But
if Nomad had responded to that air jab earlier, remember when he entered the lobby, the Echo was pushed back by the air jab. That when I was describing at that time, and the Nomad didn't seem to respond in time to that attack.
or at all, like
Yeah, at all. So that completely took out the momentum of the Echo. But again, an adjustment. All right, so we'll be right back. Hope to see you guys again in a bit. So thank you for that.
Thank you.